Alright, YouTube, welcome to the first weekend of bow season 2016. We're going to try to make it upriver, hang out for a few days, and see if we can't throw some arrows downfield and get some freezer meat. Hydrilla has been really bad around here. It's kind of going away where we're at. I'm hoping that it's not too bad that I can get upriver. So we're going to see. It's Friday the 30th. Bow season starts tomorrow morning. So I'm going to get up there early, set up camp, do a little scouting, and make sure the deer's running where they're supposed to be running. Come on, join me. It should be a good time. So we'll see you when I get up to where I'm headed. So stay with me. We're not going upriver. Just spent $300 getting my engine, brand new motor, 6 months old, out of the shop. Said it had built up sludge in the carburetor because they used bad gas. Yeah, right. Brand new tank, brand new gas, got recommended fuel stabilizer. They recommended in the tank. That is wide open. Wide open. And then dies. Yamaha, run from them. Do not buy them. $3,000 6 months ago. Bulb's tight. It's flooding. I don't know what's wrong. Wide open. But I am not going to miss the first day of the bow season, period. So I'm going to see if I can't limp over here to just a point off the lake where I killed that big buck last year, and at least hang for one night. Oh man, is this aggravating? I tell you what. It makes you just want to throw away everything mechanical, go back to a canoe and just not worry about it. Alright, I'm going to see if I can't limp over here to some place I can at least spend the night. I can swim faster than this. I mean, that is a warm up. Now you try to go any twisting on it, see it starts to die. You go back down to idle and it catches back up. It's a carburetor problem. And if this is sludge, you're not going to be able to operate this engine with today's gas, period. I don't care what you put in it, how many filters you put in it. They're just a bunch of crap. Brand new tank, brand new tank, brand new gas, brand new line. So it's not me. If I seem frustrated, I am. Matter of fact, I get a little ticked off. I hate getting ticked off. But I am not going to miss the first day of bow season. I have to swim. I missed it last year. I missed all of bow season last year. Yeah, I'm gonna keep limping. This is where I camped last spring, I guess it was. Actually, it was right up there on top of the hill. All this was underwater. But Anyway, I think I found a good place right here between these two trees. And see if I can stretch up my hammock using the new Warbird or Warbonnet Blackbird XLC. And so we're going to get it all set up and get back with you in a little while. Well, got camp set up somewhat. Don't expect it to rain, so we're gonna leave off the tarp. There's 0% chance of rain, so hopefully it won't flood. So anyway, I'd rather look at the stars anyway than I had a tarp. So I'm gonna go do a scout and see if I can pick out a stand, get my tree stand set up, or I got a ground blind too. It depends on what the area looks like. It's supposed to have southeast winds tomorrow, which is not good for this area. That's the reason I didn't want to hunt in this area this time of year. Preferably you want a west wind, whether it be northwest or southwest or west. But hey, you play the cards you're dealt, and so I got to make do with what I got, and that's what I got. So I'm going to go check out the area. There's a bald eagle. That was totally cool. That was really cool. A bald eagle just flew right through there. Well, it makes me feel better. I hope that's a good omen. So let me get in the boat and go around the point and see if we can, hopefully the engine will start. Oh man, you just gotta have the laugh to keep from crying. I'll tell you what, me and electronic stuff and mechanical stuff just do not get along, and I worked on airplanes for almost 10 years. Go figure. So anyway, let me get in the boat and we're going to go around and see what we can look at on the point there and see where the deer's at. I think I know where they're at, so just going to go make sure. This is that little drainage area where these deer are running through here. We got some white oaks here and some beach. So we'll just walk around here and see what we find. It's on the sandy beach here. Maybe some tracks on the beach. We'll see. Okay, got my stand, climbing tree stand hung up. You can see the core lamb behind me. I've got all of this land on the side down to the lake. I got a huge white oak here, some beech trees down through there. They're not dropping yet, but the deer run this area, so hoping they start dropping. So we're gonna be here in the morning, right at daylight. I've got it to where I can go straight to the stand. Don't have to trample around much in here. And the breeze is going to be coming from this direction. So it's going to blow my scent back into the woods. I don't like that. I'd rather it blow across the lake, but hey, you deal with what you got. So try it first thing in the morning. Opening day. Can't wait. When I was putting everything up, I was careful not to touch as little as possible in here. I don't want my scent, I mean, it'll dissipate here in a few hours, but still, trying to keep my profile as low as possible. And anyway, I think it's a good spot. I think it's a real good spot. Right here behind me is where I cleaned that squirrel on that little branch that was laying down. So I'm real familiar with this area. Killed that 9-point just down there. And also it's bow season. Anything's legal. Does are legal. Bucks, they still have to have that slot spike or a minimum of 13-inch spread. So that's what we're after. We'll catch you again. Three o'clock snack. The master woodsman slicing salami did a beautiful job. Can't beat it. Sitting there just relaxing, whittling on the stick. And I find myself with this grip more often than not, because it's so easy to get in there and just make those little notches and chamfer the edges. First start of a trigger notch. It's just a very comfortable grip for me, and that the handle, the way the handle is shaped, that's where that finger locks in right there. The arrow notches like that. Mosquitoes getting bad. I'll do a little smudge fire. Some damp punk wood on there. Get smoke going. We got a smudge going now. Skeeters are gone. Well, I ate some more salami and cheese and crackers. Try not to disturb the area too much. Just watching the sun go down. Notice the pin oaks are starting to fall. So they'll probably be feeding on those acorns. Which means my spot up the river been perfect because I hunt in a pin oak flat. So I bet them deer are just all over that flat. But there ain't much I can do about that right now. Y'all have a good night. Well, I went in the stand. It's 10 minutes to 7, just getting daylight. So, the day begins. First day of bow season, October 1. Oh yeah, it's happening. Okay, get back with you if I can. Run it that way. I'll be familiar with it. Guess it went into the brush. Game's moving. Good. Well, I just let an arrow fly. It's a doe right there, probably about 30 yards. Watched her feet come in out of the brush. I think I had a good shot. She hit her haunches like I hit her, but anyway, I heard it snap, so I might have hit a brush or something. I don't know, because it didn't sound right. But anyway, we're gonna give it a little bit of time and get down and check the arrow out. I use binoculars trying to see if I can see the arrow, but I can't see it. So I'm hoping it was a good shot. I hope it was a good shot and I can get her. I mean, watch her. She was behind me. I couldn't turn the camera around. Everything's coming in behind me. There's not any acorns or anything there to keep them in front of me. Oh man, I don't care how long you've been doing this. But it's just something about it. Something about it. Just gets the old adrenaline going. But anyway, gonna give it about 30 minutes and I'll get down and see if I can see any blood or anything. If there's a blood trail. Because it just didn't sound right. I don't know. But she hit her haunches like, you know, a deer would do when they get hit. So, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to get down and start gathering up my stuff. I still got about another 20 minutes or so to wait, but it's hard to wait. I just want to go see if there's any blood. So I'll get with you in just a minute. This is where she was at, but I don't see any blood at all. Where she tore the ground up. I don't see my arrow either. So, I don't know. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll turn it back on if I find anything. Well, I made a pretty good circle out there, and I didn't see any blood at all. My arrow is gone. So, there's a lot of brush. It could have ricocheted, but I looked at all the brush. I didn't see any marks on it or anything, so I might have shot under, and the arrows and a lot of that under the dirt. So I think what I may do, I don't want to chance shooting at something else until I shoot my bow, and I don't have any practice arrows with me, and I don't want to waste a broadhead. And two, this area is not right yet. The acorns are not falling yet. She was eating brush out in the brush. She was eating brush in the brush. So I need to wait until the acorns start falling here and the beech nuts start falling. And this will be a prime spot. But so I think I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. So I can go test my bow, shoot my bow again before I shoot at another animal, because I hate wounding anything. I don't think she was hit. I really don't. When I saw her reaction, she hit her haunches but I mean, they could be either she was scared or she was hit, but I don't think she was hit. So anyway, there's no blood anywhere out there, none whatsoever. Sometimes when you use an arrow, that there isn't any blood for a while, but I walked way out there through the brush, and you'd see something rubbing up against the leaves. As much brush and stuff is out there, and there's nothing out there. So she's okay, which is, I feel good about that. So anyway, I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. I appreciate you guys joining me on this trip. I wish I could have got some of this on footage a little bit, but everything was behind me in the brush, and I couldn't turn my camera around. I was hoping everything would come out in the opening here and start scratching around for some acorns, but there's just not enough acorns yet. Pin oaks are falling a little bit, but really there's a couple of pin oak trees here. But it's just not good enough yet. Anyway, you guys get out in the woods, go in the backyard, whittle on a stick. If you do, take plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you on the next one.